Hey everybody, welcome to the Minish recap. I am your host, Spigel. Good to be back, everybody. Joining me today, Chris from the Chris.
Hi.
Oh man. Also joining us for our first ever ZBN, for his first ever ZBN video, we have Jase, the Jase. Jase?
The one and
What
only.
Is it?
Yes.
The one and only. Yeah, okay. So this is Jase, everybody. He's new, and he's going to be doing videos with us in the future, hopefully. But today we're going to be going over a couple of things that were, I guess, for lack of a better word, revealed in Nintendo's latest investor meeting. And by the way, there's no other company in the world that can command as much attention from an investors meeting as Nintendo. So there's basically, we took three big things from it, and we're going to go over each one piece by piece. We're going to try to do this in 10 minutes or less, but if we go a little over, well, your piece is free. So the first piece of news was that the Nintendo NX is launching in March 2017, but it will not be shown at E3. So what did you guys think of this?
Well, it was a bit of a surprise, really. I think, wow, their E3 is going to be a bit empty this year, maybe.
I really thought they were going to announce it at E3, but I guess it might be a little bit too long a wait if, because it would be more than, it'd be 9 months after the announcement that they would, be doing it and everything.
Well, it's interesting. It's interesting, right? Because if they don't show it at E3, I mean, they're not going to have the NX. Are they going to show any NX games? Because if they don't, what are they showing at E3? Monster Hunter, Pokemon, Paper Mario, Zelda, obviously. Maybe Pikmin 4 if that's a Wii U game, but what else? Do they have anything? They probably have some surprise in the pipeline. I still think Animal Crossing is coming to Wii U, and I cover that later.
I think I've been reading Monster Games are doing maybe a racing game, but that could be NX, so I don't know.
I guess it could be doing the whole mobile announcements or whatnot that they might be doing, but
if they're gonna spend E3 talking about mobile, you might as well just check out right now.
I mean, they're gonna reveal the NX a few months later after E3, so it's not really that much of a big deal. Just don't expect E3 to be this massive oh my god, amazing hype show, like we do every year.
I mean, Nintendo they've been doing more of a direct type thing for E3 anyway, so I mean.
Yeah.
My only problem with their strategy is here you have the one time of year where all eyeballs are going to be on you in the gaming industry. You've got basically 1 hour on Wednesday morning or whenever it is, where everyone's going to be watching your conference, your Nintendo Direct event, whatever. You're going to choose to use that on a game that is coming out on NX, but you're going to be showing the Wii U version. Which is fine if the NX version is basically just going to be a port, but I don't understand what message they're trying to send here. As we go farther and farther along this year, they're going to have a harder and harder time controlling their narrative the longer they go without revealing this console.
I mean, I kind of see it as the Xbox One and PS4 got their own little special, unique announcement thingamabobs.
The only thing that was before E3 though. Both of those were before E3.
Yeah, I was just going to say. It's really weird. Nintendo, you're weird. But how annoyed are you guys about the another Zelda delay and it being on both consoles?
I'm not really bothered by it being on both consoles, although I don't know if the reason why they're delaying is they want to have it mirror the release with the NX, and I kind of was hoping they would actually release it sooner, Christmas time and everything, and then.
Yeah,
have it be
I assumed that
ported.
As well.
I find it amusing that everybody's so upset, and Jace, I think we're kind of in the minority of the people who aren't upset about this, because I feel like we already knew this was coming to NX. This has been predicted for literally 2 years since the console was announced in early 2015. So why is everyone so surprised and angry? And as far as the delay goes, well, we knew it was coming to NX anyway. We didn't know when NX was coming out. So how is this a delay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a non-issue.
I'm kind of salty at all the salt. I'm salty at all the salt because people were saying, "Oh my god, Nintendo, you betrayed us," and I'm
you
just
lied to us.
Why are you acting as if Nintendo killed your family? Just calm down and play some games and wait for it. It'll be ready when it's ready.
Yeah, big deal. If anything, it was delayed, 4 months? It wasn't coming out this summer. You know, like if it was coming out, it was coming out in November. And, BFD, so it's coming out in March. Like Uncharted got delayed from 2015 to 2016. And nobody really, I mean, they want a good game. They want a completed game that holds up to everybody's standards. And I think delaying it, if they're doing it to polish it, that's fantastic. I think they're actually just doing it so they can launch it with the NX. But I digress. Delays are almost always a good thing.
And what was it?
I agree with that.
Having it multi-platform does appease both sides, so that way the people that were promised, Zelda, a new Zelda on the Wii U, they'll be able to get it, especially if they might wait a while to get the NX. And they'll also have people that didn't buy the Wii U, kind of like how Sony's had ported a lot of their games to the PS4 for people that didn't have PS3s.
Yes. And that's another thing that really pisses me off, too, because it's like, they did the same thing with Twilight Princess on Wii and GameCube, and people are like, oh, well, they're making me buy a new system just to play a game I've been waiting for. But you wanted that. You wanted the Wii anyway, so why not have a game to kick it off with? Like,
people are also angry at how the Wii U won't have its own exclusive, unique Zelda, and I'm just like, whatever.
Who cares? The Nintendo 64 didn't have a Metroid. The Wii U didn't have a Metroid. Like there's all these hardcore games that just skip generations. It happens.
And I hate how the Wii U not going to have its own exclusive new Zelda somehow negates the already great software library the Wii U already has. Like, oh my god, there's no unique Zelda. That means all the other games don't exist.
I mean, it's not like they haven't ported all the other Zelda games anyway. It's like, the N64 ones were sent to the GameCube and, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird how there's 3 versions of Twilight Princess you can play now. They've released Twilight Princess 3 times, and they've released no Zeldas on Wii U that are unique. Anyway, and then the last piece of news we got, just to kind of wrap up here, this isn't huge, but this plays into the point that I was talking about earlier, is they are releasing 2 new smartphone apps this year, Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem. From what I understand, neither are going to be free to play, or at least that's the rumblings.
I'm actually reading this official Nintendo article thing, and there's an asterisk that says offers in-app purchases. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Fire Emblem is just going to be completely ruined by in-app purchases, but I think Animal Crossing could be interesting, kind of like how they do Miitomo with how you can buy coins or you can earn them. I think it's going to be like that with Animal Crossing. And the other thing,
I predict Fire Emblem will be disguised as an anime dating simulator.
Okay. And the other thing I wanted to say regarding this is they did mention with Animal Crossing they want you to play the app and also concurrently with your dedicated gaming device, Animal Crossing. And that got me thinking, it's an interesting thing to say considering New Leaf came out literally almost 3 years ago. I don't think that many people are playing that anymore.
I think if that's the Animal Crossing's kind of imminent.
You're launching this app and you want us to play it alongside the dedicated gaming platform. Could that mean that Animal Crossing is coming out on Wii U? That is my official, boldest, stupidest prediction for this year, that they're making Animal Crossing Wii U. They have all the assets. They made the Amiibo Festival game. It's not like they can't just rip all the stuff out of that game and put it in a new one. I think it could be a thing.
I can see them being oh, by the way, here's one more Wii U game,
I mean, why not? They have nothing else this year. I mean, they've got Paper Mario after E3, but that's about it. So they're not just going to let their system die during the holiday season. But
indeed. So yeah.
Does anybody think I'm crazy? Do you guys think I'm crazy?
No. Maybe no.
Well, for me,
at least not for that.
I've never played Animal Crossing games, so I have to back out of this one.
Oh man, you got to give one a try. Just not into it?
Just never got into it.
Okay. Yeah, that's not really my sort of game either. So
I'm actually more interested to see what they're going to do with the Fire Emblem on mobile.
Well, anyway, I think that's about it for this Minish recap. We're just under 10 minutes, so let's just cut it short. I'm Spigel. That was Chris joining from England, and Jase, welcome to the ZBN. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Leave a comment about what you think.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to take 1 second to plug our new episode of Effortless coming out this week. It's going to be coming out later. We're going to talk about this stuff more in depth, specifically the NX stuff. We're also going to talk about Star Fox, so take a listen to that, Chris. Okay, thanks for listening, everybody.